Hi, it's Candy with The Art of Planning, where we plan pretty, powerful, and on purpose. And I am so excited to show you today my compact Franklin Covey planner. It is my first ever compact Franklin Covey. Now I showed you in a few videos ago where I filled up and was ready to use my Kate Spade, and I have to tell you, that was the last time I've touched it. I don't know, guys. The Franklin Covey is my planner. You know, they say, why fix it if it ain't broken? And I just, you know, if it has to be such a chore to do it, that's just what any other system is to me. It's a chore, and it shouldn't be that. Our planners are supposed to help us organize, plan, make our lives a lot more, make us navigate our lives a lot easier, don't you think? I mean, they're not supposed to make it harder. And Franklin Covey is just my system. I like the binders. Now, I do wish that they'd be a little more forward thinking in colors and designs of the binder, but as far as everything else, Franklin Covey is mine. It's my system. It's what I love. That does not mean I'm not willing to try some other things. It does mean I'm probably not going to let go of this baby, and it's going to have to be something really, really, really good for me to consider switching and for me to consider even trying something else. So, but I am going to try moving to the compact. This is the compact. Now, this will show you, this is the classic size. So, this is a big difference also. Wouldn't you agree? This is what I use. This is what I have used for like 22, maybe 25 years. So, I'm making quite a little move to move down to this. I am not going to use this. This will be at my desk. This will be at my computer. This is what I will live by, but I'm going to put this into use. You know, I did tell you whenever I went through the Kate Spade binder that I was looking for something a little more portable. I want something to take with me whenever I go. So we're going to see if this will work, okay? So here is Miss Franklin Covey planner. It is the compact size. Again, as I said, now, I think that's considered a portable in some other lines. I don't know what it's comparable to in all the other lines. I don't do all the other lines, as you can tell, right? But, and I've never done it in this side. So we'll see how I like it. We'll see what happens, okay? I have had the inserts for quite a while now. I've just never put it together and got going. I am using the Franklin Covey Blooms set of inserts. You can tell I haven't gotten going. I usually don't fill this page out. I'm a little funny with my binder. So far, I will not consider putting personal information. I will not consider carrying credit cards in my binder. I'm not going to use it as my wallet. I might stick a few dollars in it, but I'm not going to put personal information and that type of thing in it. That's just a personal thing, okay? So I don't have all of this filled out, and I'm not going to. So there we go on that. I've got July, August, and September in here. That's probably what I will do. I'm probably going to use, you know, there's going to be, I'll report back in and tell y'all what I think, how it's going to go, that type of thing. What I could tell when I was putting the binders, when I was putting the guts in, I could tell that, you know, the ring size is not very big. I did not measure it for you guys. I know that's a big thing. But what I could tell was after I got 3 months worth and I got my dividers in here and some page markers, it was getting full enough that I was having kind of a hard time closing it and keeping everything together. Can you tell? Can you see right here? I mean, I guess I could have forced some other things in here, but it was getting a little bit tricky at that point. But again, I'm not going to carry tons and tons and tons of stuff in it. So that'll probably be okay. I just normally keep 2 months worth in my compact binders. So we'll see. You know, I love the Covey. It's not a new system I have to learn. So I'll be able to play with it and see. Okay. Now, what I did do, again, I've had the Bloom system for a while. I just haven't put it together and started using it. But the Bloom system is familiar enough to me that I can jump right into it. It has on the very left of the left-hand sheet, it's 2 days on a page. Here, let's flip to a day that doesn't have something. This one, we can look at this real good. Okay, it's 2 days to a page. Did I say that right? No. It's 1 day on 2 pages. It's a day on 2 pages, okay? So on the left-hand side of the page, on the very left of the left-hand page, it has your prioritized daily task list. I use that as I always have. This is my to-do list, okay? And then I go through and prioritize it and number those. I've got another video on that. Here's your appointment schedule. It basically starts at before 6 in the morning and then hourly till 7 p.m. at night, and then after that you can put what you want after. So it's got actually 2 more lines for times after that. Then your right hand side of that day is daily notes. And again, if you haven't seen my system, I will use this exactly the same. I like my system really well. It works for me. If it ain't broke, don't try to fix it. I really do like the way that my system works. So, same thing, just a little less room, but it will be portable, I think. I think that's going to work real well. So, I may end up just using 2 months worth of pages and then just keeping the month at a glance for a month or two, or I might keep the next year's worth of a month at a glance. I didn't get the September. I didn't get this all in there, did I? That's kind of nice to notice here, so I can fix that before I take off tomorrow, because I am going to be out of the office tomorrow. Boy, has this week been interesting. So, it's real. Here, look at August. So, there is next month. So, you can do your month planner exactly like that, and then you can go fill your days out from your month planner. So, real easy system. I love the Franklin planner system. Now, I know a lot of you guys carry a lot more in your binder. I have watched videos, and you know what? The planner girls, you planner girls, us planner girls that have our system down, we love our systems, don't we? If you are just beginning to search and look, watch some videos, you know, see what you embrace and what you like. If it's too overwhelming for you, move on to the next system and try to find something else. I have considered looking at several other systems, and you know what? My heart feels good here. My plan feels good here. This is where and how I get done. The most I do in the Franklin system, which you guys see and know, or will see here, this is a setup, any kind of setup that I do for a Franklin system. Okay, gotta have water right now. I go in and make binders for mine. That's about as colorful and as cute as I want it to be. I always need some notepads near. So this is sticky notes. I just put a piece of cardstock on the back of it so that it will have something to stick into on the pockets. Now, the thing that I really love about this particular binder, and I do not know what the name of this is. I bought this from a lady that is in one of the Facebook groups that I am also into, and I really like the setup. So if I'm to take this out, you're going to see one pocket here and then just one more pocket behind it. Here, I'll slip that out, okay? So there's just 2 pockets in the front. That's very much unlike my classic size. No, my compact size. No, my classic size. Classic is the big size. This is the compact. Sorry, guys. It's later in the day than I wanted to film this. So the farther we get into the day, the less I really get done. I mean, I'm much more of a morning person, okay? Now, I put a feather in this. I love feathers. I just love feathers. So I usually add a feather or 2 or 10 to anything I'm doing. I'll reach over here and grab this. In my classic size, most of my pockets are right here. So this is what I'm used to, very used to. I am not used to this, but I kind of like it like that. I'm just going to stick these back in here. Now, I do plan to start using some dots and some small stickers just to see how it works in my smaller Franklin, but I will not be carrying around a bunch of stuff in it. I just don't do a lot of stuff. I get confused easily, honestly. So I don't have a bunch of stuff. Now, I just made these page dividers, these dividers for whatever. This first one is just my front. What do they call them? Oh my goodness. Just the dashboard, the front dashboard. I probably will only leave it like that. I don't plan on doing a lot of other things. Then I made some more that I put tabs on. There are no names on the tabs. They are not designated for anything in particular because I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to use them. Okay, so I just use some coordinating paper and then, oh my goodness, and I'm going to do a couple videos this month, actually I hope in the next week, about, I'm going to do a no spin July also, and it's kind of funny, I had my mind made up about that long before I started seeing that a lot of people are doing a no spin July. So I am going to show you a couple of things in the coming week or 10 days about how I am utilizing some things. But most of this paper, which is, I'm going to start watching that. I don't like using this cardstock that's not cardstock because it's one-sided. But I backed my fun paper with some great paper. And I'm going to show you about that in another video, okay? So I made several different dividers and then backed them with some plain fun dividers. So those are those dividers, and I actually have a couple more that just aren't in here. I love this tie-dye stuff. I have a great paper pad that's got all sorts of different stuff on it, and then I backed it with solid and I put my tabs on there. I may not put a name on the tabs. I may just use them with the tabs. Then I made some page markers that I'll actually get to them from the top. So here's one. And then I used a lot of illustrated faith things on these. There's another one. Here's another one that's not in there. Make a joyful noise. And then here's one that's not laminated. I still need to trim it up a little bit, but this will also go in here. I need to trim it and then laminate it. I would laminate the world. I love laminating. So, okay, and then I usually overmake my page dividers. I've got 3 made here. That's probably many more than I will make. And then also for this, I like to do page clips that coordinate with the other things. So I made some page clips that also coordinate. Just some fun. Here's one with a little fluff on the end of it. I did make that. I'm going to show you that in the video too. Just some fun things. Here's just a little ribbon one that's got the ruler marks on it. Here is, here's another one I made this morning just with some burlap that's in the yellow and orange complementary colors. Here's another little tag, just washi and feathers. Because I love those feathers. Here's an ice cream one. Came from Glam Planner Girl. Oh, I hope I said that right. I did not prepare to identify any of those. Of course, here's one of our pen gems, gorgeous in that yellow. But what I will probably use all the time is I use mechanical pencils. I love mechanical pencils. But you guys, I would also love to know some of your favorite pens, and if you have favorite mechanical pencils. I'm ready to start looking at those in August, not right now, but in August. So that's kind of how I put that together. And I am ready to try this. I leave town tomorrow for just a bit. I mean, it's just a day and back trip, but I'm taking this with me. I will utilize it on the trip, and I will utilize it to mark appointments in, because we're doing some family things, and I know we'll have other appointments from that appointment. So that is my new smaller Franklin Covey, and I'm so excited to have a smaller one, and I'm so excited to put it to use. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't and you would like to. That means a lot. And leave me the name of your favorite pens and your favorite mechanical pencils. And I will see you next time. Thanks, guys. Bye.